ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of the Breaking Ball podcast. We got the boys here. We got the full cast, minus Brennan. He's still on seasonal duty, but he'll be back soon. I was hoping he was going to be here for this. Would have loved his insight, but got a nice little show for y'all. We got draft week, where we will be releasing our mock drafts to you guys. It's gonna be a good time. We got gonna be updating y'all on some trades with our mock drafts where we think some teams are gonna be moving around. We also got the RBC Heritage, where we had Scotty Scheffler win for the fifth time in 6 weeks. No,
fourth time in 5 weeks.
Yeah, fourth time in 5 weeks because he got T2 at Houston, and then
and he really would have won that if he didn't miss a 5-footer at the end there.
Yeah, that's true. Very true. Also, going to be talking a little NBA playoffs. We don't no plan. We don't really give a shit about the plan. So yeah, the fucking Bulls suck. Same shit. But anyways, we're gonna be talking about first round game ones. Lakers shit. LeBron old. All questions that need to be answered. But all right, boys. You want to talk about the RBC Heritage? I can't fucking say it.
I wonder why.
RBC Heritage.
I wonder why.
Heritage. Not that hard, bro.
RBC Heritage.
There you go.
But boys, I only got one thing on this. It's just experimental. I think Nelly Korda and Scotty Scheffler need to get together and have a kid. We got to see this. I got to see what this kid can be.
That when Frank said that, I was like, hold on. Scotty's got a wife, so think about it this way: Tiger Woods knocks up Nelly Korda.
No, but I mean, we got to see this. This is raw potential we're talking about right now. This guy just won for the 4th time in 5 weeks. Freaking, she just won 5 straight weeks, including a women's major. I mean, I got to see where this goes. This kid would be an absolute fucking prodigy.
So we're just breeding people now, Frank.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it does not work like that. It don't work like that, Frank.
Hey, I'm just saying.
I haven't been here in 2 weeks, and that's what you're gonna say.
You know who else is trying to do stuff like that, Frank? You know who else is trying to do stuff like that?
What?
I don't think I should say his name on the podcast.
Who?
It starts with an H and rhymes with a Fittler.
Hey, China did it with Yao Ming.
Yeah, and we're talking about China here, brother.
Chris, that potential would be off the fucking charts. I mean, he'd be on a higher trajectory than Charlie Woods is right now. That kid.
Frank, you're speaking about 2 human beings right now.
I'm just saying.
They're just machines that swing golf clubs.
Hey, if I was Scotty Scheffler, I'd want people to
He literally has a newborn, or his wife.
I'm just saying.
Frank, you're on one.
Yeah, his wife's hopeless.
It's just facts.
No,
That's what I mean. It is facts. That could be crazy, dude. Anyways, though, I just thought I'd throw that out there.
I think Tiger definitely.
Yeah,
possibly Tiger too.
I think Tiger
too. But other than that, there was a golf tournament played where we had a Monday morning finish where he had to play 3 holes, I'm pretty sure. Some shit like that.
I don't know why they didn't call it. He was up 5 strokes with 3 holes to play.
Yeah, honestly, they should have just let him sign the scorecards and call it good. He wasn't fucking losing.
But I think the only people who were playing at the time was like Sepp Straka, and he was like 5 or 6 strokes back, and then I don't even remember who was in front of him.
It was Morikawa and Thigala, which Thigala got solo second, didn't he?
No, I believe T second because I thought
No, he got second.
Wyndham went crazy on
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah, he did. But I mean,
I can't
dude, I was watching it Monday morning, and they like, you know how they pull up like the FedEx Cup points, like the FedEx Cup point summary. He is like 2,300 points ahead of Wyndham Clark. That's like the fucking. That's like the fucking video game, dude. That's when I played the video game.
Yeah.
Dominance.
That's insane.
That shit is mad.
He's the best
But
golfer on the planet by far.
I think we got to answer the question, boys. How many more majors is this year?
At least
All
one.
of them.
One.
Only another one?
He's 60 to 1 to win the slam though. That's kind of some juicy value.
That's
All of 'em.
crazy. That is
All of 'em.
crazy.
How many is there? 3 left, right?
Three
There's
left.
3 left.
He'll win
Next one
2.
is in 3 weeks. PGA's in 3 weeks. 2 weeks.
I believe so. But I'll give a little preview for that. The EA Sports PGA game put Valhalla and Pinehurst on there, and I believe Royal Troon, I guess they put all 3 major courses on there. So I played Valhalla today, and that course is absolute bullshit.
Right.
Yeah,
Even on the game.
every part
Thanks over here.
3. Every par 3 was at least 200 yards, one being 250. And there was a drivable par 4 that had the green was an island green.
What the fuck? Really?
Yeah.
Thanks for the
It's gonna be
scouting
a good
report,
watch.
Jake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good
Yeah,
watch.
there were a couple 600-yard par 5s. Yeah,
Oh, damn.
it's a long course, and it's a par 71 too. So there's more par 4s than par 5s.
Damn.
That's fucking sick. Yeah, that's gonna be a great watch. I can't wait for that. All right, boys. I mean, not much else to talk about here. Scotty Scheffler dominant. I mean, through and through.
Dominance.
I didn't think there was no point. Well, I take that back. The second round, I was like, oh, he's not gonna win this tournament, and then he started going crazy. Like I think on like the back nine of the second round, and I was like, okay, he's gonna win the tournament again. So.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing much else to talk about. I like his odds at the PGA. I think I'd take those odds. I really would. Not I think. I am going to take the odds.
It's gonna be like plus 200.
I thought it was plus 450 right now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's plus
seen them.
450.
I'm just speculating it's gonna.
I mean,
be
I always bet
plus-
on the guy that's not the fucking winner. So. I mean, and also, ladies and gentlemen, we will be having our second bye week of the golfers draft this week, which Chris and TD didn't get in a team last week, so we're gonna have to think about that. I guess you guys, that was your you just DQ'd that week. Just DQ'd.
Right. I've already been DQ'd a few weeks, and I'm still top five.
No, you haven't, Chris.
Yeah.
We've had people pick for you.
At 1 week, he was.
That's messed up.
Oh, 1 week?
Yeah.
Oh, it was 1 week? Shit.
And I was top 3 after that, so.
All right,
We'll
Chris.
catch you up. Don't you worry about me.
All right. Sorry. I mean, shit. All right. But, boys, all right. Let's get into a little NBA talk where we have some great first-round matchups, I'd say. Chris, you want to talk about your Clippers a little bit?
James
Against
Harden.
TD's Mavs?
James Harden
Series.
just picking up where Kawhi Leonard and Paul George left off. Absolute masterclass from the guy. Great lineup by Ty Lue. We got James Harden in there with Terrence Mann, Russell Westbrook, Norman Powell, and Zubac. So you got 4 guys just spacing the floor out, letting James Harden ISO, reminisce on his Houston days, and he was cooking. Okay. I love the play here. Anytime I'd watch Luka Doncic catch the ball not at the top of the key in the center of the court, he was getting double teamed, and that's what we got to do. Make someone else shoot the ball, and it's a winning recipe, as you can see. Yeah, it was just a great all around game from the team.
We need somebody else to show up other than Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic. I need somebody out there to do something. Because we just have guys standing around looking at the ball, waiting for Luka to do something, and that's just not going to work. But we're going to win by 15 tonight, so it doesn't matter.
You want
Y'all
to bet
watch
on
in
it?
30 minutes.
Kawhi's back.
The line, I gotta see that line.
I got
So,
give me that 15
actually,
spread.
that's a great point made. So Luka and Kyrie Irving combined for 64 points.
64 points.
And the rest of
Everybody
the team
else
combined for
was
24
like 40.
points. No, it was
Yeah.
24
Horrible,
points.
Frank. It was horrible, Frank.
24 points, yep.
Everybody else is looking around waiting for them to do something. But that's what we're built like. So Luka's going to carry us or we're going to lose. So here we go.
Double team him every time he touches the ball.
Yeah, he's still going to score, Chris Jones.
And as long as he don't win, it don't matter.
My bad. Correction. Horrible math. 30 points. 30 points. 30 whole points from the rest of the team.
Why is back on the floor tonight though?
Yeah,
Nope.
that's true.
Even better.
He doesn't even need
Zubac,
to score.
2015.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a great little game for Zubac.
Zubac is a good
dominant.
player. Zubac
He's
is a good
dominant down there.
He's a good player.
Dominant.
Imagine
against Russia?
watching Ivica Zubac play basketball and saying, "Yeah, we'll trade him for Mike Muscala and Michael Beasley or whatever, something horrible." But yeah, thanks,
Zubac is a
Magic.
good player.
Sorry ass big men the Mavs have. They have a bunch of sorry ass big men.
I like
Got a young
Gafford.
player, Derek Lively. Derek Lively's a young player too.
He
He's a
played
rookie.
19
Give him a couple
minutes.
years. Gotta give him. Jason Kidd doesn't trust many
It's-
players, Frank.
it's
He was
been-
drunk.
It's been PJ Washington and Maxi Kleba. They got the majority of the minutes, those two.
Yeah, because he plays the small ball lineup, because he thinks that's how we're gonna play defense. But we have Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic, and we can't play defense. I'm telling you, Frank. Luka's gonna have
109's
50
not
points
that bad.
tonight. That's how we're gonna win the game.
I mean, I hope so. So for your sake, because I mean, no, this series is going to 7. It's going to 7 games. Easy.
We always play a tough series versus
Yeah.
the Clippers. Always play a tough
it's
series.
going to
We
7
own them,
games.
actually.
We're better than we've ever been. In the words of Brendan Hansen, wherever he's at, shout out to him. Oh, is this him?
Oh, no. Bruce Lord.
We're better
Bruce
than we've
Lord.
ever been.
Little NBA talk, Bruce.
We're
Feeling
just,
a little NBA?
we're just on the Clippers here.
Yeah, Clippers Mavs.
It's gonna be a good series. It's
Are you
unlike
alive?
that other series that we watched.
Oh, he's muted.
The Lakers are gonna get swept.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
really,
my take.
We're not even talking about the Lakers and they're
Yeah,
being
we're
brought up. Like,
yeah.
that's
Rent free, Jake.
Rent free.
Free.
Cap.
But since we're
You gotta
talking
worry-
about
you
it,
gotta worry about it.
Jake, let's go ahead and talk about what happened last night. 20-point lead, and was the foul
Yeah.
call a 20-point or 20-point play or what?
Lakers, the Lake Show, down 2-0, Jake.
Wow.
That was a good one,
We're
Frank.
done. Are y'all done? Are you done? Are you
Yeah.
done, Frank?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Take it. Let's listen to somebody who watched the game, not somebody who went to bed at 9:30 because they're a grandpa.
Oh.
You know, I mean, yeah, we did.
Go to bed early, folks.
We did spoil a 20-point lead. It was very, very, very bad to watch. I had this feeling in my stomach at halftime when we were up. I think it was like 17 or whatever at half. I just had a feeling it was not gonna hold up, and that's what happened. I will say that foul call was not a 20-point play or 20-point foul, but if if that foul gets called, and then the Jamal Murray, the one that LeBron had on Jamal, where he kind of bumped him, if Darvin Ham actually uses his challenge that he doesn't even bother thinking about, that probably gets overturned, and then that's a 4-point swing right there. You don't necessarily we might lose the game still, but it looks a little different. Yeah, we need to see more from our role players. This series isn't over yet. I was telling myself yesterday that it's over, but I can't do that. Still got 2 games in LA. Got to
games at
take
home,
both
man.
of them.
Jake,
2 games at home. Got to
it's
keep
over.
home court.
Hey, it's
You
almost
say that.
impossible to beat the Nuggets in Denver.
Yeah.
Almost.
Jake, you're 0-9 against them in the last 9 games. It's over.
Wow.
Oh, you can say that, Frank.
It's
but
over.
You gotta
I'll
win
tell
one
you
of
what
them.
jumps out of the page to me.
You got to
15
play the
turnovers?
games, Frank.
15 turnovers.
Yeah, third quarter got. What's crazy is we had 1 turnover at some point. Like it was like 7 with like 5 minutes left in the third quarter. We committed our first turnover of the quarter, and then it just snowballed from there. D'Lo was throwing. I don't know. There was one play where Anthony Davis is cutting to the rim, and he just threw it into the fucking stands. And then he's trying to make cross court passes, and it was just plays that you can't have. And I don't know. I don't really know, man. It was a tough watch.
Jake, let's get this. Y'all played one of your better games, would you not say? Or would you say?
For 3 quarters.
You played one of your
Honestly,
better games.
It was really only for 2.5 quarters, if we're being honest. About halfway through the third quarter, we just stopped giving the ball to Anthony Davis.
Well,
And
I mean, once y'all see Jokic get going, it's just like, let's just start chunking up threes. That's exactly what I see.
That really wasn't even the case last night either. We weren't chunking up a lot of threes, and the threes that we were shooting, were making. We shot better from them. We shot better from the 3 than they did.
Yeah, they shot 23%. How the fuck did you lose this game?
So
Because
what I sent this morning was from basically Robert Ory was talking about their first half. What y'all had at least it was like 20 something at one point. Got down to about 20 points around halftime.
no, I don't think it ever got past 20. I think it was either 17, and then I think the highest it got was 20.
We all built that 20-point lead off of running the offense through D'Lo and AD, and then all of a sudden went away from it in the second half, and LeBron started playing hero ball a little bit too much when he should have been still facilitating like he was in the first half. I thought so, at least, because it was working. And I mean, AD was 14 for 15 at one point from the field.
Yeah. Well, what I also didn't really understand is we came out at the beginning of the third quarter, and we just dominated them with LeBron and AD pick and roll, and we were getting to the rim. LeBron was getting to the rim at ease. AD was getting mid ranges and to the rim, and it was working. And then we just stopped doing it about halfway through the third quarter. And yeah, AD picked up a couple bad fouls and got into foul trouble a little quick, so he did have to sit. So I guess that does kind of kill that momentum a little bit. But when he comes back in, there's no, especially when he's 14 for 15, 16 for whatever he was, dominating Jokic, there's no reason to not go right back to that. It's
smells like coaching.
Smells
like coaching.
It's frustrating. It is so frustrating watching Darvin Ham coach, because I just don't understand how somebody talked to him. What did he say in the interview that made him seem qualified to do this? Because it has not looked like it. Half the season we were running Taurean Prince as a starter for 50 games.
He's the only guy that scored on the bench, and he scored more than Rui Hachimura.
Rui's going through it this series, man. I don't know what it is. Shannon Sharp might have been spitting. I think he met up with Jonte Porter because he missed so many. He missed so many like point blank layups, and he even missed the dunk at one point. But Rui was my guy at the beginning of the year. I'm rocking with him. Just gotta see him play better. Gotta see him play better.
Yeah, and I mean Tarian Prince is the only guy that scored on the bench. Like I said a minute ago.
Well,
I mean, none of these other
when,
guys. Jake, you remember when I was telling you all these guys are moose shit on this bench?
They're
This
not
is what I
even
was talking
taking
about.
shots.
They're
not
moose shit.
taking shots.
Because they're moose shit.
They're not. Gabe Vincent's a good guard.
0 for 2.
He played great defense on Jamal Murray most of the game.
Here, the only ones that don't shoot, I mean, Jackson Hayes got 6 minutes and he didn't shoot the ball. Spencer Dinwiddie played 10 minutes and shot the ball one time.
That's how they play. They're corner shooters.
I mean,
yeah,
and they're not shooters. That's the worst part. They're not shooters. Like, what are we doing?
That's what I said.
It's frustrating to watch.
Yeah, I don't know.
But back to LA we go. Got to keep home court in order to give ourselves a chance.
Yeah,
this Denver team's they're beatable. They're beatable.
Give me Nuggets
They're
in
beatable.
four.
All right, Frank. What time do the Bulls? What time do the Bulls play?
Wow.
I don't know. Why don't you ask Jerry?
That's right. You're at home watching these games. So
ask Jerry Reinsdorf.
What's going on with Bruce's little? I just see Bruce connecting in the middle of my screen.
Bruce is here.
Are you alive?
Yeah, Bruce is right here.
He's here.
I can't hear him.
He's right here. He's talking.
I can't see him.
I just see him loading.
Bruce is in the expansion domain. Domain expansion.
God, he's in the third dimension.
I can't see him at all.
Bruce.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Okay, he's here. I couldn't hear him.
I don't.
All right, boys. Magic Cavaliers. I mean, I wanted to believe the Magic could win this game, but they're just not good. They're not good anymore.
Price pick Charo, man.
I don't know,
Dude,
man.
it's okay.
I mean, Donovan Mitchell's far and away the best player in this series. So, I mean, I won't be taking. But there's a lot of people.
Because I couldn't hear or see Bruce, so I would have been. I would have been talking over him, so I didn't.
Okay, sorry, I didn't know that. No, I'm sorry too. Shit, I don't know. Fuck you. Magic Cavaliers.
Cavs in 4, bro.
Not much to say.
Boring.
Magic
Cavs in 4.
I'm not gonna watch any of the games, but Cavs in 4.
Yeah,
I think the Magic will get something going at home.
both of these teams are irrelevant in the grand scheme.
Yeah, they are.
That was literally
Both
like
these teams are irrelevant. Move on.
Yeah, how is this a playoff matchup?
Neither of these teams are doing anything.
Hold up. That right there was like a fucking kindergarten class. I'm sorry. I asked a question looking for like a nice one person to like pop out and give an answer, and everybody spoke at one time. And then stopped.
They were trying to move on. They were trying to move on from it, but I actually had a point to make, but that's why I butted in.
Yeah,
the
Frank.
Magic suck.
It's just mid
No,
versus
I can
mid.
hear what you said. What's up?
I just said I think the Magic play better at home. I think they might grab both games at home. They have a chance to do that, but the series doesn't matter regardless because both teams are losing to the Celtics.
Yes.
Yeah,
Exactly.
But
the whole East is losing to the Celtics.
I think the Cavs can beat the Celtics.
Talk to
No.
him, Jake.
I think they can.
The Cavs have too much defense for the Celtics to
I
handle.
think the Knicks could beat the Celtics.
Fuck no. I don't even think
Spider Mitchell's better than Jaylen Brown.
I think
Yeah.
the 76ers are going to win both games at home. and they'll tie it up.
76ers are
I don't think
frauds.
I don't think the Knicks are gonna win the series.
Joel Embiid, most overrated player I've ever witnessed.
Yeah, he's always hurt. It's bad.
I
But
will
Tyrese
say-
Maxey,
Help every 5 seconds he's on the court.
I will say, I believe this is still true, but I don't think there's been an away team win a game in the playoffs yet.
oh, Jake.
Yeah, the Pacers are looking to do something right now, though.
How many games has there been?
Well, they've all played.
Not a lot.
So 8 games, 3 last night. Well, there's what 8 series going on.
Yeah.
Out of 11 games, no road team has won.
11-0. Yeah, that's. You'd think one of them would fucking win.
Pacers about to do it, or maybe, but
We'll see. Hopefully not.
Well,
they're up
Bucks
5
are
right
just
now
trying
at
to
half.
make it through.
Yeah, they're waiting
Bucks
for
are just trying
Giannis.
to Yeah, I mean, Timberwolves. I gotta give Anthony Edwards.
This guy's a
his
basketball
flowers.
player.
Yeah, he's a fucking basketball player, man.
This guy's a basketball player.
Yeah, I mean, he was talking shit to Kevin Durant during the game.
Yeah,
He was ready.
bringing back to old school basketball.
KD loves that shit too.
He did. He was smiling at it. He was
KD
loving
loves
it.
that shit.
I was like,
Isn't KD out there by himself right now?
No, KD needs to do better right now.
Beal and Devin Booker.
yeah,
What do
he's
you
got
mean?
them both.
They have a super team, quote unquote.
We should have bet some more money.
Devin
this year,
Booker.
Frank.
Devin Booker shot 5 for 16, which he's not gonna do that again.
Shooting
So,
5 for
and they're-
11.
11. Yep.
Yeah, but the Timberwolves
Better, a lot better, a lot better.
The
What's
Timberwolves
that?
play defense.
40-something%.
The Timberwolves got a bunch of long, athletic wing defenders, and they play defense. They got Rudy Gobert standing in the middle, being mid as ever, getting paid $300 trillion. Can't shoot a jump shot. Can't shoot a free throw.
They have Mike Conley.
Mike Conley.
That's the
Bro,
real centerpiece.
Oh, really, Zach? Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is-
I mean,
no,
he's matching Bradley Beal in points, and he's 1 point shy of Kevin
He
Durant.
went
Yeah,
2 for 12 in game 1.
Yeah, well, he's a
Four.
game. You know, he turns up in game 2 every
Yeah,
single
they
series.
call him
right?
Game 2 Conley. Come on now, Frank.
Game 2 Con.
You must have forgot his game in Memphis.
Honestly, I were just talking about Anthony Edwards, but he's kind of dropping a stinker right now, and his teammates.
Hey, he almost has a double-double, Noah.
He's 2 for 10. 1
I know
for
he's not-
5
he-
from
he's-
3-point.
Yeah, but I think he's 100% from the free throw line, and he's facilitating really well. And the rest of his team's playing good.
That's
The
what I
best
was gonna-
player, the best player on the Timberwolves is Jaden McDaniels.
Probably one of their best defenders.
Hot take. Yeah, I definitely say he's the best defender.
Have you seen that clip though?
No ass.
Have you seen that clip from Anthony Edwards? He's like, "Yeah, they got Kevin Durant, but we got Jaden McDaniels."
Hey, he was
Jaden
sitting, though,
McDaniels is
low-key.
better at this point.
He-
Let's be honest.
He's talking that talk, though.
He is. He's only 23 and he's better than KD. Think about
Jaden
it.
McDaniels is actually cold.
I like the Timberwolves. I like
They got a
them.
nice team, man.
This is gonna go to 7. I think this series is gonna go to 7 games too.
Is every series going to go to 7 games,
The
Frank?
T-Wolves? Nah, that's going to be
No.
5. KD was snatched one.
No,
No.
it'll be 7 games.
The series
This?
the series is going to be it's going to 6. not
The
7.
Suns really sold their souls for
This
this
series,
team.
it's
Who loves
literally
them?
this series, 76er series, and what's it called Mavs Clippers series. Those 3 are going to 7 games.
Clippers not going to 7.
Yeah, it is. It's going to 7.
Yeah, it'll go to 6, and we'll
It's
win.
going to 7. And then Lakers, Celtics, or Nuggets, Celtics.
Okay, Mike Conley might actually be the GOAT.
Yeah,
and
see?
what's it called? Thunder.
Frank wanted to doubt
whooping
him.
sweeps.
He just hit a dagger 3. He's got 17 right now.
Yeah, Mike Conley's the
7
GOAT.
for 11. Sorry, I doubted him.
He's going for a ring. He's like Jeff Teague.
Just chunking up bricks.
Jeff Teague. What the fuck?
The
All
Bucks
right,
wouldn't have won if they didn't have Jeff Teague pushing for a ring in his last
Did we miss
season.
this year? Did we miss one?
Kind of skimmed
We talk
over
about
Thunder and
Heat
Celtics.
The Celtics are gonna fucking shit on them.
Yeah,
it's not
that's
even gonna be
sweet.
close. It's not even gonna be close.
No Jimmy Butler. It's pointless.
Swept.
Just,
Yeah, it's
just
swept.
hang it up.
Mm-hmm. Might as well just stay in Miami. You ain't coming back.
If they had Jimmy Butler, though, you never know what could
I
have
don't
They
know.
had
I
Jimmy
think
Butler.
it's Celtics
They'd
here.
put up a little fight, but they'd still lose.
If they had Jimmy Butler, they would sweep the Celtics.
No.
Pelicans Thunder. Close game one. Very close game one. Won by 2 points to Thunder.
That's a young team.
I said
That's a
my
young team.
glorious Prince will win in 5.
The Pelicans match up
Who,
real nice.
Chet?
No, Shay. The GOAT.
Oh,
I'm with Chris now. Chris put me on a long time ago.
oh really?
I've been known
Pelicans
about
are
that man.
nice.
He's that man. He's that man.
Larry
Sound like
Nance
Chris
Jr. is the
on
GOAT.
this new drug or something.
I will say the Pelicans are a really good matchup for the Thunder just because Chet Holmgren's kind of a little baby boy fetus on the inside, and the Pelicans have a bunch of grown ass men down there, so it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
It's just gonna be hard with no Zion. I don't think they're probably gonna get swept.
Is he out?
I think they get at least one, maybe two.
I think he's out the entire series, isn't he?
It said
He
2
is.
weeks.
So yeah, he's out the whole series. If they make it to the next round, he'd be back. But they're not. Sorry, they're just not. I mean, this will be the end of the road. But all right, we'll check back in next week, boys. NBA playoffs. Boys want to get a little freaky. A little freaky
Whoa.
with mock draft season.
Wait.
Whoa.
Hey.
Wait, brother. I have an
Oh.
interjection right before the draft. Before it gets, why don't we talk about that master class that happened on Saturday night? All of our screens. Ryan Garcia, beating Devin Haney.
Hey, I'd like to talk about that too. That was one of the most intriguing boxing matches I've seen in a while.
It was a great fight, honestly. Like through 8 rounds, it was like just blow for blow. It was a little huggy, but it was a great fight. Great fight.
Well, when someone's getting their ass kicked and the only way he can stand up is by grabbing the other person.
Well, before he was like dead, it was still a little huggy, but yeah. That was great.
Ryan Garcia.
The ref saved him in round 10 though. Should have been a knockout.
Ryan Garcia is going to fight only at 140 plus now, and now he's going to call out
As he should.
other people with belts.
He called out
wants to fight
Tank again.
Davis again.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to fight him
He
next year.
should. I think he should.
What he said, come up to 144, beat whoever he's fighting. Like I don't know who he's fighting. They come up to
He
144.
fights him in June.
And then they would fight. I think
I don't think it's that soon, Zach. Of next
Yeah, it
year,
is.
June?
No, Tank Davis fights in June this year, and then he wants to schedule a year
Oh.
out for his next fight.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I still think Ryan could go down to his weight if there was a hydration clause. Then he would still perform. But the no hydration clause, it fucked him. Like he looked so unhealthy in that fight with Tank, the first one.
Yeah. He did. He really did. I like him, man. The whole thing with he made everyone think he was fucking crazy just so that he could up his odds and beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
I fucking believe it. I hate to say it, I believe it.
And he bet on himself too. He won like 12 mil.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he bet $2 million on himself.
Yep.
Damn.
Even though UFC is far better, it was a great fight.
Yeah, I agree. It was more entertaining,
yeah.
but it was a good fight. It was a good ass fight.
Yeah.
And Frank, I wanted to say something because you said when I said that UFC is far better, that if any UFC fighter went to boxing, they couldn't win. But a lot of people.
What UFC fighter it is.
I guess that's fair because I was about to say you
a
said
lot of
nobody. They wouldn't win a single fight, and this man Francis Ngannou definitely beat Tyson Fury when they
No,
fought.
he didn't.
He didn't, but anyone
They-
watching. Anybody
did.
watching.
And then he got
fight
absolutely knocked out. He got absolutely
Anybody
leveled
watching the
by
fight
Anthony
knows who won
Joshua.
that fight.
Tyson Fury's the go, dude. He beat Wilder. He
I'm
clapped
just
him like 3
saying. My
times.
whole point was it's a lot more limited what you can do in boxing, so you have to be more skilled at it. That's what I was saying.
MMA's better, Frank.
it is better to watch. I like MMA, but I'm saying you can only punch, so you have to be good at that.
You have to
Like,
be
you
better
have
at
to be
striking,
skilled at
I
one
yes.
think
thing.
you have to be.
You
I
you
think
have to
UFC is more
'Cause-
technical because they have to be better at
Yeah.
everything.
everything. Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Not
They have
necessarily.
to know how to kick.
Yes,
they know
you
how to
do.
defend
Khabib
against
wasn't the best.
takedown.
Khabib wasn't the best fighter, like boxer. He would just
He
grapple
was
people
a
to fucking.
very good.
He could
striker.
still strike too, Frank.
man
Yeah,
He
was a-
but
fought
that wasn't the
strikers.
main part of his
He went-
game.
At
he
the
went
end of his
toe to
career,
toe-
that
he
man
went-
was a striker.
He went toe to toe with Prime McGregor, and then realized he could just submit him. So that's what he did.
Yeah, well, exactly. You have more avenues you can go in that sport. You can only punch people in boxing. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Well, boxing. I mean, boxing's like footwork.
We
You
gotta
have
get
to
to
have
the
great
draft.
footwork. You have to have great defense. You have to know how to switch hands. You have to recognize.
Exactly. You have to be good at
If
one
you're a
skill.
left-handed fighter, you have to watch out for the left hook. You have to be wary for that. You have to know how to counterpunch. But MMA, dude, literally, it's flying
You have
knees,
to worry
it's
about all of
hands,
that and
it's
everything else.
it's submissions, it's the cage. You don't get ropes. You can't lean on ropes. If you're against the cage, you're getting
Okay.
beat up, dude. You're getting tapped.
That's not. But I'm saying as like
You have to be better at
individ-
striking, but
yeah,
I would
you
say
have
more
to-
skilled
you
is
can
MMA.
you can only do one skill though, Zach. So it's
Yeah.
who's ever the best at that one skill. There could be people in UFC that aren't the greatest boxers or strikers, but they can grapple really well, and they'll win a lot.
But
That's,
that's
my
the
point.
thing, though.
in
Once you,
boxing, all you can do is punch people. That's it, and weave.
yeah, but
block.
you're right. You're right in the sense that
That's
you.
all I'm saying.
No, but if you're in a title fight for MMA, and the opponent knows that all you're gonna do is go ground game, they're going to find an opportunity to strike you at some point in the match. They can lay on their back as much as they want. They're not going to beat the
Yeah.
champ holding a title.
It's all
You're not going to beat John Bone Jones with holes in your game. You're never going to beat Mighty Mouse with holes in your game. They're going to expose
It's
you.
kind of like O'Malley
have
in
to
a
be
way,
Mo-Ho.
because he doesn't grapple at all, and he's gone
No, he
against
doesn't.
grapplers,
Yeah,
but he's
But,
disgusting
I
because
mean-
he'll find a way.
yeah, but I mean, he's not like a
Defense and
deadbeat when
takedowns.
he's on the ground.
No, he still has good ground game.
Yeah, he does have a good ground game. That's what I'm saying, though. You can be good in a multitude of areas. You can only be good in one area in boxing. That's all.
We
I'm
saw
saying.
that. We
Let's
saw
get
that.
to this draft.
Okay, go ahead.
This is burning. This paper's burning. All these great picks. All right.
We can skip the first
2024
pick.
NFL mock draft. What? What do you mean?
I'm cooking with my
Well,
first
boys,
pick.
there's a blockbuster. What do you mean in the first pick?
We are going to be going through each pick. Everybody's going to be revealing their pick. We're going to have some trades. We're going to have some, reshuffling of the task. But we're still going to just go by the pick. The pick. All right? So no matter who you have there, it's a pick. If you got somebody trading back, you can say that. All right? All right, boys. Number 1-1.
JJ McCarthy.
There first.
Are we doing our
Smoking
mocks
crack.
independently?
We should get it
or-
ordered.
One by no,
No,
yeah,
announce who you have at 1-1, Bruce.
one by one. Just
Yeah, we should.
My
do it
draft is
earlier.
going to look completely different from y'all's because I'm going to do
that's
what
what I'm
owners
saying.
should do, and they're not going to do it. But
Okay, who do you have at 1-1, Bruce?
Jane Daniels.
Okay, Jane Daniels, 1-1. That's fucking delusional. All right.
We'll see. You're a Bears fan, so you're biased. We'll see.
I got Caleb
We'll see.
Williams 1-1 going to the Chicago Bears.
I'm not saying they're
All
they're
right.
definitely going to draft Caleb Williams because they're
Chris,
not good.
Sean, Ty, Noah.
Caleb Williams.
Oh,
Caleb
y'all are
Williams.
gonna have the first openly homosexual quarterback in the NFL.
That's all right, as long as he wins games. He wins games. I don't care what he does in his
LGBT
personal life.
QB1.
Hey, that's fine, Chris. That's fine. You can make all the jokes.
We're gonna
Jake,
see how
did
he
you announce
plays.
yours?
It's Caleb Williams.
All right. JJ McCarthy, Sean, you're sticking with that?
No, Caleb Williams, you clown.
Okay. All right. And Jane Daniels for Zach. All right. So this is where it gets interesting, boys. This right here, number 2. This is when the draft starts right here. We got number 2 overall going to the Washington Commanders. Who do we got, boys?
Caleb Williams.
What? Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay.
Jaden
Yeah, Jaden
Daniels.
At least
I
he's
got-
consistent.
Okay. I got J.J. McCarthy.
You're
What?
now you're
My sources. Hey, my sources. I think this is gonna be the there's always that one time in the draft when we're all like, "What the fuck? How did that guy go before that guy?" This is gonna be that time.
What sources
This
were
is
you
gonna
just
be-
talking about?
Yeah, what's
I got my sources. I got guys within the Washington Commanders organization.
We need
really?
we need to have a talk with Noah and
Amen.
Ty to make sure they're not putting anything in your drinks because that is crazy. That is-
I mean, I'll call you when it happens. I'll call you. All right. Don't be
That's
surprised.
worse.
You better answer the phone too. You better
That's
answer the
honestly
phone.
worse. I'm gonna be at your house.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I think so. I think that's the
All right.
pick. But
One
all right.
by one. Who goes next here?
I think it's gonna be Drake May. I think they're gonna go nice standard quarterback. They're gonna get the cleanest guy, the guy that's gonna fit the bill the best. It's gonna be Drake May.
Patriots,
agree.
JJ McCarthy, proven winner.
Oh,
Hold
Right
on,
in the
not yet,
system.
Bruce.
We're
Not
not
yet,
going to
Bruce.
3 yet.
Bruce,
Bruce, what are you?
Yeah. First hold.
Hold on, brother.
And wait,
Hold
this is
on,
Drake.
brother.
This is Drake May at 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, Drake May too.
Oh,
I'm also Drake May too with Ty.
Okay.
I'm Jaden Daniels at 2.
I'm Jaden as well. Noah King.
I have Jaden Daniels all the way.
y'all just don't see my vision.
All right. Well, I guess we know Bruce's third pick. New England Patriots
Yeah.
are taking
All
JJ
right,
McCarthy.
let's go to
Yeah, easy W.
number 3 overall. Who do we got, boys? Bruce has
JJ.
yeah. There you go.
I already
This
got
is
my
where I
other
have
two
Jaden
quarterbacks.
Daniels.
One
This
at
is
a
where I have
time.
Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, I already got my other two quarterbacks off the board. Jaden Daniels is going 3.
Jaden Daniels going 3. I have Jaden Daniels going 3-2 to the Patriots too.
They ain't drafting anything but a quarterback.
I'll have Drake May here in New England. White quarterback prevails.
Okay.
I got Drake May in New England as well.
And I as well, Drake May.
I mean, that's pretty consensus. It's going to go 3 quarterbacks straight
Yeah.
off the board.
That guy
Pretty-
sucks.
Pretty narrowed down.
You're a hater.
All right, Bruce, lead us off. Pick 4.
All right.
Marvin
the 4th
Harrison
overall
Jr.
pick. Bruce, who you got? Marvin Harrison Jr.
I also have Marvin Harrison Jr.
I
one just
also
makes
have
sense.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
This one makes sense.
It
Yeah.
should
Kyler
only
gets-
be Marvin Harrison Jr.
I think so.
Kyler gets his number 1, and now I'd have to watch him twice a year. So
I
lovely.
think if you are the Cardinals and you do not take Marvin Harrison Jr. if he's there, you need to have your brain checked.
Yeah. MHJ.
Straight up, everybody
easy.
in that building.
There's problems.
We all got Marvin there.
I got Marvin.
Everyone's got Marvin. Marvin Harrison Jr. going number 4 overall to the Arizona Cardinals. All right, number 5 overall to the Los Angeles Chargers.
Go ahead, Zach.
The Vikings are trading up with the Chargers, and they're drafting Drake May out of North Carolina.
I like that. Great move.
I also have a trade up. The Vikings are trading into 5th. They're giving up a haul, and they're taking the man, JJ McCarthy.
Okay.
Justin Jefferson isn't going to go into this season without a quarterback on the roster.
I would agree.
He's going to throw a little hissy fit.
I'm not gonna lie, Chris Jones, do you have my mock draft? Because that's
Great minds
exactly
think
what
alike.
I did. The Vikings are trading up and getting JJ McCarthy.
Great
with the
minds
5th
think
overall
alike.
pick.
What can I say?
Brain dead minds think alike.
You're a Bears fan, buddy.
He's
Sean,
generation.
Oh,
Sean or Jake? What do you?
I got Chargers saw the draft pick and they're like, it's a great trade, but we have to get Malik Neighbors for my boy Herbo.
They ain't doing that.
Bad.
I
No,
think-
or
I think they go protection for Justin Herbert and go get Joe Alt from Notre Dame.
I'm with you. I'm with Jake on that one. I got Joe Alt going number 5 to the Chargers.
And I have the Vikings trading up. The Chargers give them both their first, or Chargers. The Vikings give them both their first round picks and a little bit some fillers, and they go get JJ McCarthy. The overall Vikings.
Is that everyone?
Yep.
Mhm.
All right. Let's move it on along here, boys. We got going number 6 overall to the New York Giants, possibly. Or do we have any trades?
Bruce?
Giants are going to get Roma Dunze because they're poverty and stuck with their quarterback.
Okay. Sounds good. I have the Giants taking Malik Neighbors at 6.
That's what I got too.
I also have that.
Okay.
I have the Giants biting the bullet on Mekhi Becton, or not Becton. What's his name? Andrew Thomas or whatever. Who was it?
No, not
Yeah.
Andrew Thomas.
No.
He's
Evan-
good.
It's Evan
Sorry.
Neal.
Oh,
Evan
Evan
Neal,
Neal.
Evan Neal.
Yeah, Evan Neal.
I got them biting the bullet on Evan Neal, giving up on that guy and going and getting Joe Alt.
Joel, that's smart. That's also a good move.
They ain't taking a quarterback. All the quarterbacks are gone for the most part.
John Dell.
At 6, I'm not even gonna try it because I don't want to disrespect nobody, but I'm taking the tackle from Penn State.
Fashuni?
Olu Fashunu.
Fashunu?
Yeah, for Shuno.
Fashunu.
And I also am in agreement with Frank and Mill and Jake. Like neighbors.
It's the pick. It's the pick. All
I
right.
gotta get another guy for Daniel Jones.
Is that everyone again?
Mm-hmm.
Solid, boys. Solid. All right. So I remember. I'll always go loud. All right. Number 7 to the Titans.
Lead us off, Bruce.
Bruce Araya.
Joe Alt.
Joe Alt.
I agree with Bruce there as well. I have him there.
I also have Joe Alt. They need to give that guy some protection.
Absolutely. Fucking. He got
It
killed last year.
It is
11.
Joe Alt all day long.
Chris.
I'm in the same mindset as y'all, but Joe Alt already went, so I'm going with Olu Fashanu.
Okay. Sean.
I had Joe Alt as well.
Oh, Jake.
I got Olu. I'm just gonna call him Olu.
Olu Mai.
Noah. Who'd you have?
Muiwa? Oh, I don't know.
Noah.
All right, I was letting Chris get his little spiel out there.
I think it.
Joe Alt.
Joe Alt. All right, so I had the guy at Oregon State, Talalise Waga.
Really?
Okay.
He's a great player.
Yeah, I have him going.
That guy's a
that's
great
Frank's
player.
That's
I
Frank's
have
gym right
him
there.
going at
He
number
is a
7 to
gem.
the Titans. I hope he gets to the Bears and we draft him. He reminds me a bit of Penei Sewell.
That guy he can
Yeah.
move.
He's
Frank.
mean, too.
He can move.
Yeah. All right. Number 8 overall going to the Falcons. Unless somebody has a trade. Anyone have a trade? No
The
trade?
Bills are trading up, and to replace Stephon Diggs, they take Malik Neighbors out of LSU.
Okay,
What
that's
are they
bold.
giving up?
Yeah, moving up from
Armin
28.
Lay.
What are they moving up from 28 from?
Yeah, dude, they're gonna have to give up like 3 or 4 first-round picks to get that far.
Hey man, Josh Allen's on the timeline.
Josh Allen's Josh Allen. He don't need no
He's got a
receiver.
point. He's got a point. That's
All
fine.
it takes is one bad hit to his knee when he goes off on his, one of his little silly runs.
Hi, Chris, Sean, Jake, Noah. Who you
Okay.
guys?
I got them getting some help for the defense and getting this is my first defensive player off the board in Dallas Turner. Going to the Atlanta Falcons.
I got the same thing. They got the offense this year. They got the quarterback. They need some help on that defensive line. They need some pressure. They got a good secondary. They just got a new safety. They're going Dallas Turner.
I'm with you, boys. Us 3. Dallas Turner all the way, I think. He's going to be the first offensive player off the board.
Offensive.
4?
Yeah,
Or defensive.
He's good. He's
and,
good.
and make it 5. Kirk O'Chains is there. All they need is some defensive help. Dallas Turner.
I would agree. They need a premier pass rusher is what they
And
need.
their O-line's not bad either, dude. They just did not have a quarterback.
Yeah.
Their offense was so good last year.
All right, boys. Number 9.
Oh, just fuck
whoa.
Noah King.
Hey.
Wow.
I thought he had Dallas Turner too.
Noah hasn't said
Oh, no.
nothing,
Jacob,
brother.
There's only 5 of us.
Didn't
I
even
thought you
notice-
said you had Dallas Turner too.
I didn't even talk. Did Did
No.
Jake say something?
Jake did. He said he was
I
4.
thought I heard you.
I'm with them. Dallas
Oh, I
Turner.
thought somebody said 6. Oh, go ahead, Noah. That's my bad.
I was waiting for Jake because I thought he didn't even go. No, I have Dallas Turner as well, but he's not my favorite. He's not my favorite defensive player off the board, but I think that's who they want. So
I think so too. They're
You
gonna
looking
go
at another guy, Noah?
Personally, yeah, I like Latu a lot better than him, and I like Byron Murphy because I'm a Texas fan. But
I like Verse too.
Aaron Murphy's going to drop a little bit, all the way to 24.
Let's see where the mock draft's
that
going.
ain't happening. That ain't happening, big dog.
All right, number 9 overall, possibly going to Chicago Bears. Who'd like to start us
What we
out
got,
here?
Bruce?
Jared Verse, Florida State.
Jared
Yeah.
Verse, Florida State. Woo.
Yeah. Edge help.
Nice pass rusher.
No pass rush against the Packers last year.
Need it. Chris.
You're gonna like this one a lot, Frank. I really thought about this. I thought about you when I made this pick, and I still got Malik Neighbors on the board, and he's going to the Chicago Bears.
I like it, Chris. I like that a lot. I like
Gonna
it a
create a
lot.
super offense
I
with
like
Caleb Williams, DJ Moore, and Malik Neighbors.
Keenan Allen. Don't forget
DeAndre Swift in the backfield. Keenan Allen, I forgot about that guy.
Keenan Allen.
Quite the offense you got going
Cole
there.
Komet. Cole Komet.
Well,
Gerald
Frank,
Everett.
Hey, Cole Komet's a good football player.
I'm sorry I can't quite get you Malik Neighbors, but I hope you're okay with Romeo Dunze as well, because that's who I have y'all taking at 9. Getting a super offense, you got to get him all the help he can get.
And to follow up with Ty, I too have the Washington man Roma Dunze coming up and completing the offense for y'all.
Y'all are crazy.
I like it.
It's gonna look.
Like
Hey, it's gonna
How
look.
many targets does that guy need?
Jake Noah.
Odunze, you said that?
Yeah, I got Odunze.
Yeah, I think they take Odunze. That's why they went and got Keenan Allen so he could be a little bit of a mentor for a year.
If your quarterback needs that many receivers, why are you taking him at 1?
I would agree. I got Odunze too, but
What do you mean, Bruce? The Texans fucking loaded up on receivers.
Yeah, but the Bears don't have an edge rusher like the Texans do. They don't have anyone at the edge rusher. They give quarterbacks like
They got Montez Sweat. They go.
And also, Zach, not a bad player. We still got money. And some guys are going to get released in July.
All right, let's watch them against the Packers next year. Let's watch the pass rush.
Yeah, we need to get pressure.
There's more rounds than the first round, Bruce.
Well, we don't. Our next pick isn't going to be till the 4th round after
whatever
this,
you say.
After these 2 picks.
If I'm taking the quarterback number 1 overall, I'm not getting 3 receivers in the offseason on top of a running back. On top of
they only got 1 so far. They got Keenan Allen. They get another one.
Yeah, we do. We have Tyler. We have Tyler Scott, DJ Moore, and Keenan Allen. Those are the only 3 receivers we have.
And it'd be nice to slide Keenan up there, that slot. Looks nice little tall, lengthy slot receiver.
Also, Keenan Allen always gets hurt. If he gets hurt at any point, then it's just DJ Moore by himself again.
Yeah, that's not going to be a good look.
That's all you need.
And a lot of guys, there's still the guys to get released on July 1st. There's going to be some pass rushers in there, I'm sure. A few of those guys. So. All right, move along here, boys. Number 10 to the Jets, unless we got another trade. Possible trade.
Bruce.
Brock Bowers, easy. They're trying to load their offense for a push this year. They just got Tyron Smith as a tackle. They're really hoping Aaron Rodgers doesn't have a MetLife incident on 9/11 again. So they're gonna give him a solid target. That's a rookie.
I got Brock Bowers too, Bruce. They're gonna get Aaron Rodgers a nice little tight end, even though Aaron Rodgers is not his favorite thing to throw to the tight end. But yeah, I think he's gonna be a nice addition for their team.
Brock Bowers really ain't built like a tight end. Like he can run routes like a wide receiver. He can.
Yeah, he can.
I would agree. He can. Because I have Brock Bowers as well. They're gonna need some guy to run routes.
Brock Bowers, 3 Brock Bowers.
See, in my draft, I still got Rome on the board, so I got Aaron Rodgers asking them to go get him some hands other than Garrett Wilson. So they're taking Rome Odunze.
Okay,
makes sense if he was on the board. Actually, yeah, I can see that.
Crazy receiver.
Rome was taken in mine in the previous to the Bears, so yeah, I'm going with everybody. The consensus here: the Jets are getting their tight end at Brock Bowers.
I like it. Jake.
Not the best available right now.
I wouldn't necessarily say consensus. I got them taking the tackle from Washington. Mekhi Becton has proven to be not healthy, and Tyron Smith is like 80 years old.
Troy
They need a
Fantunu.
tackle for the future. Yeah.
Becton's a free agent.
I don't even know how you say his name.
Troy Fantu.
Yeah, that guy. The
Becton's
tackle from Washington.
Becton's still a free agent, actually, by the way, and
So that makes it even better. So yeah, they need a strong tackle to protect their 40-year-old quarterback. So yeah, I got them beefing that offensive lineup.
so
Some people say that this might be he's the best offensive tackle in the draft. So
I'll continue on that statement. I do like them taking a tackle, but he's probably going to be the backup because they went and got Morgan Moses for the right tackle, and they got Tyron Smith at left. So there's not really an opening right now for that. But Tyron Smith always gets fucking hurt, so I wouldn't doubt they draft a tackle in case of that emergency situation. But I have them taking Brock Bowers, so.
Okay. I agree. There's only a matter of time before Tyron Smith gets an injury. Hate to say it. Don't wish injury on anybody, but
my mock draft is spicy because I don't have Brock Bowers in the first round.
What?
Even though he probably will. I just went through.
We were fantasizing, Jake. We weren't doing a mock draft,
and I looked at each team what they need the most, and not a lot of teams need a tight end.
It's not always about what they need the most.
At this point, if you're taking here, you're picking best available. At 11, those you're picking best available.
Like not we did with Micah Parsons. We didn't need Micah Parsons, and we took best available.
Yeah, that's true. All right, is that everyone?
Pass rushers before Mike.
All right, let's move on to pick number 11, the Minnesota Vikings.
Bruce?
Anything, boys?
There was a trade here, so who's trading?
My Vikings traded up.
Yes,
Chargers traded back.
Chargers.
Oh yeah, you had.
I also have the Chargers too. Checking here.
Yeah, these guys are getting Talise Fugaga, whatever. Oregon State.
Talise Fugaga.
They're getting Justin Herbert some pass pro.
I like it.
I don't know how he's gonna throw the ball downfield. Quentin Johnston. It's kind of a yucky pick from last year. Those guys are going to be in poverty for a little while.
Ty, who do you have the Chargers taking there?
I got them taking Olu.
Olu from Penn State.
That's a good one too.
Good pick. I like it. Chris?
I got them taking the guy that everyone was just speaking about, Brock Bowers. Get Justin Herbert a weapon.
Oh, you have Chargers too there?
Yes, that's I have Chargers. I have the JJ McCarthy trade.
That makes sense. All right, Sean.
For me here, I did not have the trade, and it so seems that JJ McCarthy slipped all his way down to 11, and they take him at this rightful place.
Okay. Is that what you got too, Jake?
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. If we're trading up for JJ McCarthy, boys, let's get a grip.
Hey, you say that right now, Jay, but
until they do it, you give them 3 days, Jake.
Hey,
they'll do it.
I got a spicy draft. Got spicy. Go ahead, Noah.
Chargers take Fashanu.
Okay. So, boys, I didn't have the trade. I have the Minnesota Vikings still sitting here at number 11, and I have them taking Drake May, quarterback out of North Carolina. Slips a little bit. He's going to slip a little bit, I think. People aren't really sold on the accuracy that bit much. They're going to want to see a little bit, and he's going to slip, I think.
What was your 3 again? It was Caleb.
I went Caleb, JJ McCarthy, Jaden Daniels.
I see.
Drake May
I see.
at
I see.
11.
Yeah. I see.
Drake May at 11. Drake May at 11. All right. All right, boys. Pick number 12.
Michael Penix Jr. These guys have no other option. Also, this is actually the most impoverished team. I don't know how they have the 12th pick. These guys reek. These guys actually suck. Like, they're terrible. And they play in the Chiefs division. GG, guys. Michael Penix, I hope they block for you, man, because you have injury history, too.
this is the
Hey,
problem. This
you
is
don't have
where
to
I
worry
thought I was
about-
going to be the only one. Sorry, Jake. I thought I was going to be the only one having them taking Michael Penix here. But it seems that Bruce is here with me as well. Michael
Yeah.
Penix is going to have like a 3-year career because they're going to be back.
Yes, a gun is to their head.
I hate to say it, but Michael Penix, I'm sorry for you, pal. It's not going to
Yeah,
be good.
that's
But
a
you're
death.
going to
That's a
Broncos
QB.
here
That's a
12th.
QB graveyard after Peyton Manning.
If he goes to the Broncos, he's gonna have the same career path as Justin Fields.
It's
He's
gonna
going
be
to a
worse.
desolate wasteland.
It's going to be worse. It's going to be a lot
It's
worse.
gonna
He won't
be
even
worse.
get a second option.
Chris.
The age.
See, I'm not with them with all that. I don't feel like they feel like they need a quarterback right now because even if they get Michael Penix Jr., what's he going to do for them? Not very much. I think they go and build the defensive side of the ball and get Jared Verse out of Florida State, get an edge rusher, just build a solid
that.
piece. Get a solid piece on your team. You don't need to reach and get a quarterback who might suck, who you don't even have players around. Like, there's just
You're
no
not
point to do that.
you're not gonna like what I did then. So Sean,
It's
go
silly.
ahead.
I'm with Chris Jones here. You know, they're bad. They know they're going to be bad. No reason to hurt a quarterback. Get Jared Verse, build him up for a couple years.
I like it. I like it. Jake, you said you had what Ty had?
No, I don't. I was just
no.
saying. I was just talking about Penix. I have them going same position, different player though. I have them taking Laiatu Latu from UCLA.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's I don't necessarily agree that he's going to be the best edge rusher, but I think he'll be pretty dang good, and I think I like them to take Latu,
Okay.
and y'all will
Noah.
see.
Well, the Broncos are known to love their Texas players. They're going to take Byron Murphy here. They already
I
have.
hope not. Good Lord, I hope not.
Either.
They have an opening at that
Good
spot
Lord,
at
I
D
hope
tackle.
not.
They're going to grab him.
Good
All
Lord,
right,
I hope
but-
not. Holy shit.
Before I make this pick, I just want to get this straight here. We all know the Denver Broncos are a poverty franchise that makes horrible decisions at the executive level, correct?
Yes.
Most of the time.
We're all same place. So, when we see those trends, we tend to repeat those trends. So, I have the Denver Broncos reaching so bad
They take
that
Bo Nick.
they shit down their leg and they take Bo Nix, quarterback out of Oregon, at
I
number
knew you were
12.
I
They're-
knew you were
they're-
gonna say that.
Hey, I've been seeing reports that him and Sean
have the-
Payton kind of like each other. There could be a connection there.
I agree with you, but I have them taking him in the second round. I think
Okay.
they'll grab him in the second round.
No. This is the fucking Broncos, no. You know. They could, I'm telling you. And this will be the second time that a pick is announced on Thursday and we all look at our TV and we're like, what the fuck just happened? This and the JJ McCarthy. Those two. All right.
Frank's eyes right now.
I'm just saying. All right, let's move on, boys. Pick number 13 to the Las Vegas Raiders, unless you had a trade somewhere. Who'd like to go first?
Quinyon Mitchell out of Toledo.
Okay. Corner out of Toledo?
Yeah.
I like him. Good player. Good player.
I also have them going corner, but I got the man out of Alabama, Terrion Arnold.
I like him.
Back,
A
you're
lot.
back.
They are getting a corner because they have been historically bad at corner over the last couple of years, and they're going to go and get the proven product out of Alabama, Taron Arnold. I think I said it
Carry on
okay.
Arnold.
Yeah,
The guy who was getting absolutely cooked by AD Mitchell.
it's okay. It's one of the last Nick Saban crops. They're going to take him.
I think the Oakland Raiders are going to go build up their trenches, and they're going to go pick up the man from Oregon State, Dailis Fuaga.
I like it. Love the pronunciation.
I got the same pick there.
Fuaga.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I have them taking Arnold. He's not my favorite corner in this draft, but I don't think the Raiders are very smart, so they're just going to draft a guy from Alabama. because they see he plays for Alabama.
Yep.
So, see, boys, here,
That's exactly what I was thinking.
this is right here was where my draft got juicy.
Oh,
I
this-
have them.
this is where it got juicy.
Well, these three picks the two that I just announced, and then this one, I got them taking Michael Penix Jr. Because there's no way. I'm sorry, you're not going into a season feeling confident that Granted, Gardner Minshew's not bad, but one thing happens to him. I'm not feeling comfortable with having AOC as my starting quarterback again. Sorry, I'm just not. So
They're going to a leap year.
They're going to solidify that position just in case something happens to Gardner Minshew. They got a young quarterback they can insert into the mix. So, yeah. All right. Pick 14, boys. Pick 14. We have the New Orleans Saints.
There's been a trade.
Trade alert.
We have the Rams moving up a couple spots here, trading away their first and second next year. And they're drafting Chop. Solidify the edge, the loss of Aaron Donald.
Jesus. Wow. It's a big, it's a lot to give up for Chop Robinson, which I have him possibly going to the second round. So
Gonna be a dog, Frank. With a name like Chop, he's got to be.
All right, that's a
Next.
fair trade. Bruce.
In my draft, the Saints still have their pick here. Derek Carr got absolutely mutilated last season, so I'm thinking tackle. I'm thinking Oluyemi Waiwa, Fashion Enu, out of Penn State.
I like it, Bruce. I like it.
I'm on the same wave here. I'm thinking tackle for the Saints. There is no quarterbacks left really. Maybe they reach in my draft and take Michael Penix. Maybe they seem like Bo Nix guys, honestly, but I'm thinking they make a better decision and get Tylese Fuaga, who's still on the board for me.
Not bad.
This is where I kind of didn't know what to do with the Saints. Because, in my opinion, they're 2 years from really falling off and maybe having the first overall pick. So I don't think anything here is really going to do anything for them. So I have them taking Jared first.
Okay. They got to replace Cam Jordan here soon. He's going to.
Yeah. So they got a bunch of old pieces they're going to have to
Yeah.
replace.
Jake, Noah?
I got them building the trenches, but all my tackles were gone. So I have them taking J.C. Latham from Alabama.
Bad. Not bad.
And
Here-
I got Latu.
Latu. So an edge. I mean, curious. Didn't they have Ryan Ramczyk and Trevor Penning's shit? I guess. Never mind.
And I also kind of feel like offensive line, to an extent, is somewhat interchangeable. You can kind of move those guys around.
That's true.
So I just kind of put they could use another guard if they need to put JC or Latham at guard or move guys around.
They already did that, actually. Trevor Penning played left guard for them last year.
Oh, he sucks. He sucks. All right. I have them taken at 14. Terrion Arnold, corner out of Alabama. I think they got to put another corner on the other side of Marshawn Lattimore. Just slowly rebuild that secondary. Start with that and just slowly pop young pieces into your roster. Because I agree with Ty. They're a few years removed from completely falling off and possibly having the number 1 overall pick. So yeah, you just got to try to insert as many young guys as you can. All right. I got Indianapolis Colts at number 15. What do we got, boys?
They're gonna have to go corner here. I'm doing Cooper DeJean out of Iowa for them.
Okay, I like that pick.
I'm completely flipping the script. This is where we get our first. Why is this guy going so high? But if you know ball, you know why he's going this high. The Indianapolis Colts are going to help out Anthony Richardson here and go get A.D. Mitchell out of Texas.
Ooh.
Put him next to the Twin Towers is what they're going to call them down there or up there in Indianapolis. We're going to have Michael Pittman Jr. and A.D. Mitchell. and then Josh Downs in the slot. It's going to be playmaking all over the
So
field.
is Stingley the terrorist? Or
Wow.
Are you serious right now? He can't guard everyone, Noah.
All right. Ty.
I'm not gonna lie. This is the first team on that board that I've seen that was gonna reach for a wide receiver, and I almost did have them reach for a wide receiver, but I'm not gonna do it. And I'm gonna have them get more defensive pieces and going with Latu.
I like that. I like that. Sean, Jake, Noah.
I have the Colts here taking the first corner off the board. That will be dude Alabama, Terrion Arnold.
Okay.
Me and Sean have had like five or six of the same picks. Yeah, I got them taking Terrion Arnold.
and I have them taking Jared Verse out of Florida State.
A lot of y'all went defense. I have them taking Aluamyima Fashuni.
God, you just
Tackle
murdered
out
that,
of Penn State.
that name. Just murdered that name.
Alumayima. That looks how it's pronounced. Alumayima Fashuni.
It's a wa at the end. It's not even a ma.
You said that's how Google Translate said it.
Fashanu.
Alumayiwa
Fashanu.
Fashuni.
You said Fashuni, it's Fashanu.
Whatever.
There's no E at the end or I.
I heard a guy pronounce it Fashuni one time. So I'm gonna go with that guy, wherever he is. All right.
Remember who it was?
Next pick, number 16, Seattle Seahawks. Whoever wants to go here first.
Prusaraya?
The Seattle Seahawks recognize it's time. They're tired of Christian McCaffrey in their division. They're going Byron Murphy, the second out of Texas.
Do I got?
I would love that.
So I got them taken.
No.
They need some help on the D line. Get them Byron
No.
Murphy.
So last year, the Seattle Seahawks watched the Pittsburgh Steelers walk into their stadium and rush for 200 yards and 3 touchdowns between 2 running backs. Najee Harris, 122 on the ground. Jalen Warren, 75 on the ground. They're going to get a defensive tackle, and he plays for Texas.
Yeah.
Weighs 380 pounds.
He's not
Oh.
380 pounds.
You get the idea.
They're
Wait,
not getting Tavondre Sweat. They're not.
Sorry,
getting-
360 pounds. My bad.
Are you think they're getting Tavondre Sweat?
No, they're getting Byron Murphy. No.
He weighs
Sorry.
like 335.
Sorry,
330.
340. My bad.
Don?
A tie.
I see. This is where I didn't want anybody else to get the Texas players, so I didn't have them taking Texas players. But I have them taking a guy from Oregon State that I believe is going to play guard. He's 6'3". I'm going to butcher his name, but Talisi Fuega. Hey, he's going to move around for you. Get some help. Get some help in the O-line because you always need it.
I love that. I love so far. I love these.
And
picks.
the Seattle
That's genetic.
Seahawks pick the defensive tackle out of the University of Texas, Byron Murphy II.
Whew. Man, I would love it. I would love it. However, that's not how I see my draft going. Somehow, some way, this guy's on the board at 16. Give me Jared Verse. That's who I have us taking.
Oh shit!
It was like, dang,
I've got
me.
a trade.
Oh, a trade.
Oh, Noah's got a trade. Oh shit!
Got
What's
the
the
Buffalo
trade?
Bills moving up to 16.
Whoa.
Okay.
Seahawks get number 28 and an extra first round pick next season.
I like it. I like it.
I
The
love
Bills
this.
the Bills go get them their wide receiver out of LSU, Brian Thomas Jr.
Oh,
Wow.
Love it.
16?
I love it. I just love it. No, it's some great bit.
He said, I've got a trade.
And Frank, you said you had Byron Murphy as well?
I did, yeah. So that's that on that one. All right. move along here, boys. Let's go. Number 17, the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Bruce.
The Jaguars are delusional. They have no idea what's going on at this point. They're taking Terrion Arnold out of Alabama at corner.
Love it.
See, I also have a corner in mind at 17, the Jacksonville Jaguars. When I read this guy's name and I just look at him, I just imagine him in that Jacksonville all black uni. And it's just the name on the back, it seems he's wearing single digits for him. It just Quinion Mitchell. He just looks like a Jacksonville Jaguar to me.
That's who I have, Chris. I have Quinion Mitchell, corner out of Toledo.
He's a very fast guy, and he's going to be playing for Jacksonville in Florida next year.
Sean, did you have the same?
I did have Quinion Mitchell there. Just seems like it.
Quinion
Seems like a
Mitchell.
Duval guy, you know.
Yeah, he
Quinion
does.
Looks
Mitchell.
like a Jacksonville Jaguars player.
Yes, he does. Jake, Noah,
I got Quinion Mitchell going there too.
Quinion Mitchell. Damn.
Yeah, they lost Darius Williams. Yeah, I've got Quinion Mitchell as well.
Damn. All right. This was a clean sweep. All right, boys. Let's move it on here.
This
we
one's
got
also an easy one.
the Cincinnati Bengals picking
All
at
right,
number 18.
boys. Joe Burrow winds up under center every NFL season, and he's in the game of NFL blitz. His bones are getting snapped in half, his wrists are getting sprained, and he's getting concussed when his head ricochets off the turf. They got to get J.C. Latham out of Alabama.
I like it, Bruce.
See, I'm on the same route as Zach here, but for me, instead, I got the guy out of Washington, Troy Fautanu, playing
Chris,
tackle.
You copied my last two picks here. Like, what the
Tackle.
fuck's going on, man?
Protect Joe Burrow.
Me personally, I'm thinking y'all are copying my picks.
We all got
Because
Troy Fantunu.
Troy Fantunu is going, and he is going to be a Cincinnati Bengal.
I
Yeah.
agree. I agree. They lost Lil Collins. They got a need at that position, you know.
And Joe Burrow's
He's
the
a
number one
plug and play
priority.
type guy. He's a 3-year starter at
Like-
Washington. Plug and play type
I
guy.
like his upside a bit more than J.C. Latham, so you know I had to go
Me
with
too.
it.
We
I
all
do
know
too.
Joe Burrow needs that protection. But why protect Joe Burrow when you can throw it down the field? Getting his LSU man, Brian Thomas Jr. Get another one on the team.
Wow. Brian Thomas Jr., T. Higgins, and Jamar Chase.
Yes.
Jeez.
That'd be crazy. I don't have them going offensive line or offensive weapon. I have them bolstering the defensive line with Byron Murphy.
Okay.
He stays wearing orange for another 4 years.
Have them taking Talisi Fauga.
Auga. Auga. I love that dude's name. All right, move along here. Rams.
We'll skip Bruce. We'll go
Is that
Chris.
first? All right.
I don't have
We got Rams at pick 19.
Wait!
Chris
Please
Ryan.
read the card.
So, Sean absolutely has the right notion in mind. Maybe we get the wrong players. But with the loss of Aaron Donald, a real staple on their defense, I see him going edge here. Dallas Turner's still on my board out of Alabama. I see them getting him.
Dallas Turner won't be there when the real draft starts.
No, he won't be. He won't be. He'll be long gone.
All right, Cristiano.
So for me, I'm in the same mindset, but obviously I don't know, this guy's smoking crack or something because Dallas Turner will not be at the 19th pick. So I got Laitu going to the Los Angeles Rams.
I like it.
It's almost like Aaron Donald knew that the perfect replacement for him was going to be in the draft. He watched film. He knew that the next Aaron Donald was going to be there. And this guy's wearing orange for us for the last 4 years. And I've seen it. Byron Murphy is going to be Los Angeles Rams.
Oh, that's bold. Bold.
He's not.
Sean?
And
not big
here, after the trade, this New Orleans
he is.
Saints will be picking up Kool-Aid McKinstry from Alabama.
Ooh, Okay, you went corner 2 with the Saints. Very interesting. Very
Yes.
interesting dynamic.
Yeah.
All right, Jake.
Wait, so the Saints traded back up? Wait, what?
No,
No,
the
he had-
Saints and Rams traded.
Oh, so you had the Rams at 14.
Yes.
Did you have the Rams taking 14?
Cha.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I got them taking the second fastest corner. I have them taking Nate Wiggins from Clemson.
I as well had Nate.
I got Jared Verse still on the board, so I have the Rams taking Jared Verse at number 19. I feel like he's gonna slide a little bit. Teams are gonna have their eye on other
I'm
players.
smoking
so,
crack, but Jared Verse is at 19 now.
you know. Zach may have handed me the crack pipe a little bit. We might have, exchanged it a little
And
bit.
the Bears
but,
are taking an end.
I'll tell you,
We'll
Jared
see.
Verse may not be a 19, but I know damn well.
Are
Dallas
you gonna be at the draft party? I'm hosting.
Yeah,
Little
you're
Caesars.
gonna
We're
watch-
having
you're
Little
gonna-
Caesars.
We're gonna
Are we
watch
having
the
Little
Jared
Caesars,
Verse.
Frank?
Yeah, we're
You're
having Little
getting
Caesars.
you're getting Little Caesars.
Yeah, I'm getting us 3 hot and ready pizzas.
hot and ready.
Yeah.
That's Sean's
Them shit's
nickname.
No crazy bread.
All right.
No
No
crazy.
crazy.
Bread, Frank?
You can buy your own fucking crazy bread.
Wow.
Not his budget. All right. We got Cooper. Oh shit. See you. God. All right. The 20th overall pick to the Pittsburgh Steelers. I have them drafting Cooper DeJean. Put another guy across the other side of Joey Porter Jr. Gotta have 2 corners.
We literally traded for Dante Jackson, literally a month ago.
Fine. You need
I
3
got-
corners. You need
And
I
corners.
got the Steelers pick.
Do you know who plays left tackle for us right now?
Chris, we'll talk about that
Derek
on your
Jones.
pick. We'll talk about it on
Yeah,
yours, Chris.
yeah.
Wait for proofs. Wait for proofs.
Actually, you go, Chris. You go ahead.
Okay, so first of all, this guy's smoking crack.
Oh.
He wants us to take a glorified safety at 20 who can't open his hips and play corner for us to go across a guy when we just traded for a corner. And we literally have a right tackle. Well, okay, Broderick Jones is going to slot
He
back
sent
to
a
the left.
letter. He can turn his hip now. He sent a letter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he sent a letter. Anyways, so I'm just going to preface this. We got Broderick Jones, Georgia, Mauler, animal. We're putting Amarius Mims next to him on the other side. And in the third round, we're getting Cedric Van Pran, and we're going to have a 3 Georgia offensive line. Absolute
Corporate.
special team.
Corporate.
Yeah, that
Talk to
was
me when
pretty
you don't work
corporate.
for corporate America,
That was
Chris.
pretty corporate, but that's what's gonna happen, Frank.
It's what's
because
going to happen.
Amarius Mims is going to be a Steeler. That's who I have them taking as well.
I didn't just make my mock draft like whatever I want. I'm trying to be realistic here.
That is realistic. You guys need another corner.
I got
No, we
Amarius
don't.
Mims to the Steelers.
Yes, you do.
They
We
need
do
another
not need a
tackle.
guy in the first round at corner. We are
He's got-
right tackle, or
He's
receiver.
got 2 QBs, one who's older. They want protection for him on both sides. They're getting Mims.
I'm following up the trend with everybody. I'm going Mims as well, the Georgia man.
Yep, me too.
And I also have Mims.
And we're gonna get Cedric Van Pran, and we're gonna have 3 Georgia offensive linemen, and they're gonna be animals.
Sorry. Cooper DeJean is a good
We're gonna
pick
run
for
that
y'all.
football, and
There's
we're
the
gonna run
value
that
there. The value.
Right.
We talk about value at these
Right,
things, Chris.
right,
We're
we're-
talking
right,
about value.
right,
I'm just
Right,
saying.
we're gonna run that football. We're gonna run
All
that
right.
football.
Next pick, we have the Miami Dolphins at pick 21. Who do we got, boys?
Bruce.
Miami Dolphins taking Graham Barton.
Graham Barton.
Graham Barton,
That's
tackle
the,
out of Duke.
Yep, tackle out of Duke. All right, I like it.
So I'm coming in here, right, and I'm thinking, wow, how many years has it been since Tua's had a right tackle to protect him? And I'm thinking, I've watched 5 years consecutively of the Miami Dolphins just not giving a single fuck about Tua's brain capacity, lifespan, or any of that. And they're sticking with it, and they're going to go Chop Robinson. They're going to replace some D-line help. Lost Christian Wilkins. They're going to get an edge rusher.
I'm not gonna lie, I fucked with that a lot, Chris. Because they're 100% getting Chop Robinson. They were down
That's what I'm saying.
they were down to 2 defensive linemen in that
They're
playoff
getting
game
Chop
last year. They need defensive linemen.
I like it.
They're
Sean?
getting Chop Robinson.
I'm going the opposite of Chris Jones' story. They will protect Tua's brains this year, and they're getting Troy Fautanu from Washington.
Why would they draft a tackle when they can just go sign some trash can and pay him $1 million a year?
Well, I
Let
found
Tua
Tommy
get
should-
let Tua get molested.
He's gonna be gone.
Plays on
Troy.
interior.
Jake
You got
Noah.
Jake.
I got them taking Cooper Beebe, offensive guard out of Kansas State. Beef up
That's
the
a reach.
interior of that offensive line. I believe they just lost Robert Hunt to the Panthers, I want to say.
Raiders.
Raiders.
No, it was the Panthers.
Oh, what?
They paid him. They
Yeah.
paid him $100 million.
Yeah,
Oh,
they paid that. Yeah, so they move on. They move on there, and they draft Cooper Beebe, offensive guard from Kansas State.
who did the Raiders
And-
pay $70 million?
They got Christian Wilkins.
Oh, I thought they got a lineman, offensive lineman.
No, they just got, they extended what's his name, Colton Miller.
Oh, I was tripping.
But anyways, I have them taking Troy Fautanu.
All right, I got them replacing Christian Wilkins and getting Johnny Newton, D tackle, Illinois. All right. Next pick, Eagles at 22. What do we
This
got?
one's also an easy one. They have a corner that's actually pretty good. He's just like 47 years old. The other one's 47 years old too, but he's just a piece of shit.
Why are you
Give
standing
me
up?
Nate Wiggins out of Clemson.
First, I like the way you think. I got Nate Wiggins out of Clemson.
Yes, sir, man.
See, I'm thinking different here, right? What are the Eagles best at, right? Really break it down. What are they best at? They run the football, okay? They just lost the best center in the NFL, basically. Their best center in the NFL, the heart of their team. Give me Jackson Powers Johnson as a replacement.
Chris?
They already have a center, Jones. We drafted one in the second round a couple years ago. He's been waiting in the wings.
Well, then give me Jackson Powers Johnson, and he's gonna play right guard.
Who?
Cam
Noah?
Jurgens. Cam Jurgens. Freaking Preston went on the podcast not too long ago, and he was raving about him.
Yeah, he's an Eagles fan. Of course, he's raving about him.
Just saying.
Schmickelroy.
I have them also taking Nate Wiggins. They were horrible in the secondary last year.
Yep. They will be taking a corner, but just like the Philadelphia Eagles, somehow they're going to make it work. They're getting the guy from Iowa, Cooper DeJean.
I actually like that a lot.
I got them taking a corner because James Bradbury is a piece of shit. He fucking sucks. Got absolutely cooked by Drew Lock in the 2-minute drill. So I have them going with another Alabama product. They're taking Kool-Aid McKinstry.
There.
And I as well have them taking Kool-Aid because James Bradbury fucking sucks.
Yep.
Sean, you're right about Cooper DeJean wearing green. He's just gonna be wearing a different kind of green.
I know, brother.
All right, next pick. We got the Minnesota Vikings with the 23rd pick via the Houston Texans.
So I didn't clarify this, but when I had the Vikings moving up to the 5th pick, y'all questioned what they would trade. It's their 2 picks in this draft. So they traded the 11th to the Chargers, and they traded the 23rd to the Chargers.
So this is Chargers.
Yes.
Okay. All y'all, this is Chargers too, right?
I have
No.
Chargers.
Okay.
The Chargers. The Chargers here are going to recognize their transgressions, giving up Keenan Allen. They're going to take A.D. Mitchell with this pick.
Okay.
I have the Chargers as well in that same trade scenario, basically. And they're going to be getting Brian Thomas Jr. out of LSU.
Okay.
I do not have the Chargers trading
Wow.
both of their first round picks.
Wow.
I only have them trading the 1. I only had them trading 11. Or the Vikings trading 11.
Yeah.
So the Vikings are here for me. And I have them taking Xavier Worthy.
Okay. All the receivers. Sean?
I have it still Vikings. No trade happened in this world. in this multiverse. I have them taking the D tackle out of Illinois, Jerzon Newton.
Johnny Newton.
You did it again, Sean.
Johnny Newton for Jake too.
I got Johnny Newton.
I have Newton sliding a little bit. I've heard a lot of mocks of him sliding a little bit. Might go late first, maybe early second. So I've got them. I heard a lot about Jim Harbaugh wanting to beef up that O line, and Corey Linsley had to retire last year due to the heart issues. And I got them taking Jackson Powers Johnson. The
All right,
Charger.
I still got the Minnesota Vikings here. They just lost their top 3 pass rushers in Daniil Hunter, Wyndham, and Marcus Davenport. So I got them taking Liatu Latu. Slides a little bit, goes to the Vikings.
All right.
Even though I don't want him in. All right. Pick 24, the Dallas Cowboys.
This next pick is telegraphed.
They
I
take
can I see
players'
Jerry
money.
Jones looking down at his scribbles. Stephen Jones taps his. Hey, Dad. Look at this 40-yard. Look at this 40-yard dash. He's right down the road. Jerry Jones stammers. That boy's fast. Xavier Worthy to the Cowboys.
I hope to God that doesn't happen.
I got the Cowboys sitting here, not knowing what's going on. All they know is that they took Mozzie Smith last year, and that guy's trash. They're righting their wrongs. They're taking Johnny Newton out of Illinois.
Okay. Ty, what's Jerry doing?
I swear to God, Jerry Jones needs to take an offensive tackle here. We need to get O linemen, because our O line, without Tyron Smith, we don't know how it's going to be. Tyler Smith sitting there playing the whole time. I want him to take J.C. Latham, but they're gonna fuck it up. So they're gonna take a guy from right down the road, right up the road, Tyler Guyton from Oklahoma.
I think they're going to do the exact same thing, Ty. They're going to take the Okie man himself, bring him down the road 2 hours. Come on.
Yeah, I hope they don't, but they're going to.
I got the same thing. Tyler Guyton out of Oklahoma.
This is bad.
Noah.
This is really bad.
I have them replacing Tyron Smith with J.C. Latham.
Thank you,
Alabama.
Noah. I hope they do, but I'm telling you, they're going to take Tyler Guyton.
All right. So I went offensive line too, but I got them replacing a different offensive line. They're replacing Tyler Biadasz and drafting Jackson Powers Johnson at center at number 24 overall.
If there is
All
one
right.
position that they know how to draft, it's center.
Yeah, that's facts. And I think he's going to be a damn good center.
Tyler Smith ain't a bad player. You know how to draft O linemen.
Yeah. All right. Number 25, the Green Bay Packers. All right.
Soraya?
Who'd like to go first?
Let him have a drink real quick.
Okay, Chris,
Roger
go
Goodell.
while he's drinking.
No,
All
he's-
right, so the Packers. You may think they need an offensive tackle after his knee imploded. You know who I'm talking about. Sorry, they don't need an offensive tackle. They made the NFC Championship. Fuck an offensive tackle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they want? You know who's still on the board for me? They want a tandem to play opposite of Jair because they have an elite pass rush. They can really shut some shit down with this. Give me Kool-Aid McKinstry out of Alabama.
See, I'm thinking the same thing that you're thinking, but there's a man who's wearing green. I don't know what kind of green he's wearing. Actually, I do. He's wearing the Packers green, right? Cooper DeJean playing corner on the other side.
Okay.
He just looks like a Packer, you know?
TD, Sean?
I'm hoping Dallas already got him, but they're going to take Tyler Guyton, so J.C. Latham from Alabama is going here.
Okay.
I have the Green Bay Packers taking Kingsley Suamatamanakana from BYU.
Okay.
Who?
Hey, he
No,
completely
no,
butchered his
we're-
name.
We don't need to
you don't
go
know-
into the.
You don't know who Kingsley Ukabata from Alabama is?
We don't need to go dive
You even
into
watched
the
the game?
origin of it.
From
Yeah,
BYU.
go on.
BYU.
Yeah,
You fall
BYU.
asleep? Oh, he's a Mormon? Okay.
All right, Jake.
I got the Green Bay Packers beefing up their front seven. They just lost Devondre Campbell, or I guess they didn't lose him; they cut him. I don't really know who else is there at this position, so I got them taking Edgerrin Cooper, linebacker from Texas.
That guy is a stud.
Ding, ding, ding.
Like it.
I think he'll
right.
be.
Got them taking Cooper, DeJean. They love their Iowa guys.
That looks like a Packer to me, Noah.
He already lives in the north. He's gonna fucking
So
stay there.
I got them taking Marius Mims, tackle to replace David Bakhtiari.
He won't be there.
Shut the fuck up, Chris. All right. My mock draft. This is my mock draft, Chris.
He won't be there.
All right.
Wow.
I'll let you know right now.
Next, we got Bucks at 26.
Darius Robinson, Edge, Missouri.
Okay.
I got the Bucks taking a corner out of Alabama. He shouldn't have slipped this far. He's a great player. Kool-Aid McKinstry. Give him to me.
I got them thinking about the future a little bit
Oh no.
and getting
Smickle
Brian
Swan.
Thomas Jr., wide receiver at LSU.
Hell yeah. Smickle Swan.
I got the Bucks taking a little bit of slippage here, but Leatu Latu from UCLA, edge rusher.
Okay.
I got them going same position, but they're taking Chop Robinson in this multiverse.
Whoa.
Yep, I have Chop as well.
So I got them going corner, but I got them going a different corner. They're looking at Ernest Rakestraw Jr. out of Missouri. Heavily talented guy, played SEC wide receiver competition. Looks damn good. Man-to-man corner. He's going to be on you like glue. So, this is a great pick for these guys. All right, move along here. We got the Cardinals at 27, boys. Who do we got?
This one's also using no brainer. Just give me they're really missing Chandler Jones ever since he got CTE. This is just gonna be a Latu UCLA.
He just
Edge.
looks like a Cardinal to me. He just looks like a Cardinals player. I don't know why.
Stop stealing my thunder, Frank.
Is that what you put?
No, I got the Cardinals here. So they took Marvin Harrison Jr. 4th overall, right? They clearly said already Kyler Murray's their guy. So you know what that means. Kyler Murray's your guy. He's a little baby boy. You got to get him some protection. Give me Graham Barton out of Duke, interior offensive lineman.
Chris, I had him, but I changed it. I had him, but then I changed it.
This is where I have the big boy from Illinois going off the board, Johnny Newton.
Oh, Johnny.
Same kind of thing as Chris here. Kyler, they're trusting the little guy. They got Marvin Harrison. They're going to fill the other offensive line position with Jackson Bowers Johnson. Is his last name?
Yeah.
Bowers Johnson.
Right.
I got them taking Cooper DeJean, corner from Iowa. I guess the Pro Football Network site had him listed as safety, but I think he's a corner, right?
He's a corner, but some people are trying to make him out to be a safety because they said he can't. His agility's kind of ass. But we'll see. You never know.
DB. I got DB out of Iowa.
They're pushing it. They're pushing a narrative.
Noah.
To be seen.
What happened, Trey?
Yeah.
Got the Houston Texans moving up to the 27th overall selection. Select
Drafting
Johnny
who?
Newton.
Okay.
We have some history with the Cardinals. We've already made trades with them the last couple
That's
of
big
years.
time, no?
Yeah. Nick Caserio already said we're not going to use all of our picks. We're going to trade. So Give them a second. We'll give them a second this year and then a second next year.
That's
We'll
big
give them
time.
42 and then pick next year.
All right, boys. So I went a little crazy here. I'm saying Cardinals, they drafted Marvin Harrison Jr., number 4 overall. They're going to double down at receiver and acquire Brian Thomas Jr. They're going to fill out a tandem of Brian Thomas Jr. and Marvin Harrison Jr. They just traded Rondale Moore, too. Don't forget about that, you guys. Don't forget about that. So they're going to have Greg Dortch, Marvin Harrison Jr., and Brian Thomas Jr. So, pretty potent offense right there. All right, boys. Final home stretch, final 5 picks here. We got the Buffalo Bills at 28, unless you made a trade.
Buffalo Soldier.
Mr. Rye?
Yeah, so they traded this pick to Atlanta. I got Atlanta actually taking Johnny Newton, Illinois.
Woo.
So Noah had these guys moving up to 16 and getting, who was it?
Brian Thomas.
Ryan Thomas. See, they don't need to do that because you got Josh Allen. He can throw the ball 50 million trillion feet down the field with his big swing and you know what. They're going to go get the man out of Texas who ran a 4.22. Just throw it up there. He said, fuck it. Xavier Worthy's down there somewhere. Xavier Worthy, wide receiver, Texas, number 28, going to the Buffalo Bills.
A.D. Mitchell going to the Buffalo Bills.
I also have that tie. A.D. Mitchell to the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, I'm with
It's
Ty.
happening.
They don't have to trade up
Mitchell's
for him.
not going to be there.
They don't have to
Nope.
trade up for him. He's getting A.D. Mitchell here at 28.
He'll be there.
A.D. is going to be there, and they better love him.
Jake, no?
Yeah, I got 80 Mitchell as well.
Oh.
Well, I had them trading with the Seahawks, so I have the Seahawks here at 28, and I have them getting their quarterback of the future, Michael Penix Jr. at 20.
Hometown, huh?
How do you feel
It's full
about that,
circle.
Jake? Huh? How do you feel about that?
I don't hate it. But if that's the case, then why did we trade for Sam Howell?
For no reason. There doesn't have to be a reason.
Backup, career backup.
Yeah. All right. Pick 29 to the Detroit Lions. We'll have at it first.
Chop Robinson, Penn State.
I also have Chop Robinson from Penn State. Zach, you got to add another pass rusher on the other side of Aiden.
They're trying to be elite in the pass rush.
There. I'm looking at a guy. His name was Cam Sutton, former Pittsburgh Steeler. Now is currently on the run, or do they catch him? I don't know. He's not on the team
He
anymore.
turned himself in. He turned
himself in. I'm sorry. He turned himself in. He also was getting cooked in the playoffs. Cooked. They were throwing at him every play. So I got them going Nate Wiggins, corner, Clemson.
This is where I have the old Iowa man. The old secondary lad, Cooper DeJean, going out. We don't know if he's a safety. We don't know if he's a corner. But he's going to be a Lion.
He's a good player.
I'm with Chris Jones here. Detroit's going to get down and dirty with the center back or the cornerback position. But playing too much FIFA, ladies and gentlemen. They're going Nate Wiggins out of Clemson.
I believe it was Chris who said this a while back about Jared Goff. When you give him time in the pocket, he's arguably the greatest quarterback you've ever seen. But when he's under pressure, he's the worst quarterback you've ever seen. So I think they're gonna beef up that offensive line. That's where I got Jackson Powers Johnson going off the board. I think he could be a nice little multi-tool offensive lineman for them. He can play center, he can play either guard. I think this is where they go. Seems like a Dan Campbell kind of player too.
And Jared Goff's got a clean pocket. That man's throwing lasers.
No.
Well, y'all saw the Lions kind of go outside the box last year with Jahmyr Gibbs. I think they just want to get guys that they genuinely want in their building. And I still have A.D. Mitchell and Xavier Worthy on the board, but they're going to go with a different wide receiver here. Ladd McConkey out of Georgia.
Woo! Football player.
I'm not gonna lie, Noah, that was crazy.
That's why I prefaced that they go a little bit outside the box and they get who they want.
Hey.
All right,
Ladd
boys. Pick 30, the Baltimore Ravens.
Who'd you have
Mahomes
there,
stretch.
Frank?
I had the Baltimore Ravens taking
No,
Kool-Aid
The
McKinstry.
Lions. Who'd you have for the Lions?
Oh, I said Chop Robinson after Zach. Yeah, I had Chop Robinson after Zach.
Well, you're
Yeah, Ravens.
Kool-Aid
I got
McKinstry.
Kool-Aid McKinstry, boys.
well. Clearly, you don't know ball
I do know ball.
because if there's one thing these guys need, it's a wide receiver on the outside. So I got Keon Coleman, 6'3", wide receiver out of Florida State. Get Lamar Jackson some weapons. He needs them.
They're gonna bring Odell back.
You can't
I'm
have a
not
bunch
the
of
biggest... Sorry, Christian. Go ahead.
no. I'm just sorry. You can't have a bunch of 5'9", 175-pound receivers running around on the football field. You need a big guy out there to go get a football.
See, now, because I wanted Chris to say it, because that's what I was already going to say. Keon Coleman is going to be a Baltimore Raven because they already have everybody else they need. They need a big guy that's going to run straight down the field. They don't have that.
Mm-hmm.
So Keon Coleman from Florida State, he's a good player.
Go ahead, Bruce.
Marshawn Nealand, Western Michigan, defensive lineman.
All right, I guess.
Marshawn Nealand,
Okay, we get it.
Western
We got
Michigan,
it.
defensive
Noah.
lineman.
Okay, we get it.
I got the Baltimore Ravens. Y'all are speaking facts. They need a receiver down the field. But they're going to protect that run game that they got going on with Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. It's going to be Graham Barton out of the University of Duke.
Okay.
So Chris and Ty, y'all had them going receiver, but y'all had them going Keon Coleman, right?
Yes.
I forgot already. Did y'all have Brian Thomas go off the board already?
Yeah,
Yes.
Brian Thomas was big on. Went like 20.
A.D. Mitchell's gone. Xavier Worthy's gone.
Yep, all of them.
I got
Keon
them
Coleman's
taking
the
Brian.
last one left.
I got them taking Brian Thomas.
Okay.
If he's there, shoot, of course they'll take him.
In my draft, he's there, but in my draft also Brock Bowers is on the board. So
If any of those other guys are there, they're taking him over Keon Coleman.
Yes.
I have the Baltimore Ravens selecting A.D. Mitchell, and we're going to fucking reap the day that happened because him and Lamar Jackson are going to do some damage.
Yes, and I hope it doesn't happen.
I hope so too.
He's not going to be there.
I hope not, Jones, but
He's the third receiver going off the board.
I saw DK Metcalf go almost in the third round, so I've seen crazier things.
Facts.
That was crazy.
All right, boys. Last two picks here. Let's make them count. San Francisco 49ers. Pick 31.
Brian Thompson Jr. to replace their losses at receiver.
They didn't lose anybody yet.
Frank, it's coming up.
Hey, draft night trade. Brandon Ayuk's going to be a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Shut the hell up, Chris.
Okay.
it definitely could happen.
But yeah, I'm going a different route here. I still got an offensive tackle out of Alabama. They need to get an offensive tackle in there across from Trent Williams. J.C. Latham. 49ers like to run the ball. They like to get that little West Coast offense moving. I think J.C. Latham's going to be nice in there.
Okay.
See, J.C. Latham's already off the board for me, so I'm going to go with this nice lad. Didn't even see him play when we played him, but Kingsley Sematia from BYU, offensive tackle.
Okay.
I'm with Chris here. I'm going with the tackle from Bama. 49ers building up the trenches.
I got them going defense. I know that defense is great, but their corners, I've been saying this, their corners are suspect. I don't think Travarius Ward's good. I don't think he's a great corner. But I think they add to that cornerback room and they take Ennis Rakestraw Jr. from Missouri. And if they do take him, I'm not going to be too happy.
And I have them taking Tyler Guyton out of Oklahoma, offensive tackle.
I got them taking Zach Frazier, guard out of West Virginia. So I got on my board. I heard there's a lot of, he's good. There's a lot of chit chat about him possibly moving into the first round. Like that's his team right there. Let's just see. All right, we're left with the Super Bowl champions, boys. The 32nd pick, the final pick in the first round. It's been a haul. Shit. We have number 32 to the Kansas City Chiefs. Who is it?
This is another easy one. Lad McConkey.
Lad McConkey. I like that.
See, I was thinking Lad McConkey, right? But then you realize that they went through the entire season. Everyone was like, oh, the Chiefs need a receiver this, Chiefs need a receiver that, blah, 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 all this nonsense. They won the Super Bowl. They don't need a receiver, okay? They're not drafting a receiver in the first round. They don't need one. They just lost arguably their best corner. Maybe not. You know, the guy on the other side is just an absolute football player who they drafted. But they're gonna try to replace L'Jarius Sneed. They're gonna get Mike Sanders out of Michigan. I know he's a little small, 5'9", but he seems like a Steve Spagnuolo kind of guy. Move him around, cause havoc, blitz him, get him here, just do crazy stuff with him. I like him. I think he'll fit well.
That guy is a ball player.
Yeah, just ball hawk.
He is.
Go make a play.
They are. I like your take, Chris, but they already have a slot corner, and he plays slot.
He can move in.
It doesn't matter now.
McDuffie's gonna have to be the corner one now. He did. I don't think he had a choice.
They're gonna have to put somebody on the outside.
Yeah, they're gonna have to. And I have the guy just for them because somehow a nice guy from Alabama, last a little crop of Nick Saban guys, Kool-Aid McKinstry. He's going to be 32nd. He's there for me. 32nd overall. The Kansas City Chiefs.
I like that.
And I'm gonna go with the Twitter doctors, the Twitter fans, the Twitter coaches. Kansas City Chiefs need a wide receiver. Why not draft the fastest man in the world, Xavier Worthy? Why not bring him to me?
I hope that doesn't happen.
That would be bad. That would be really bad.
I gotta admit, I'm with Sean on this one. That's who I have. Xavier Worthy, wide receiver out of Texas. If you're Kansas City and we get to the last pick of the evening and he's still not picked, why the fuck would you not take him?
Exactly.
He's going. If he's there, he's going.
I mean,
he's gonna be there, and he's gonna be a Kansas City Chief.
That's what
he's gonna fill that Tyreek role, and especially with this whole Rashee Rice situation,
it's gonna be Mahomes throwing deep balls to Xavier Worthy. It's gonna be bad.
Stop?
We thought.
Go ahead, Jay.
Can we stop? Yeah, they're gonna win another one.
We thought that 10 years throwing deep balls to Xavier Worthy was something to see. Just wait till Patrick.
Xavier Worthy's tracking ain't that good. His tracking ain't that good.
Can we get your damn pick, Jay? You're making us all feel like
he said Xavier Worthy, Frank.
You fucking piece of shit. Calm down over there.
Give me another pick, damn it.
Wow.
That's pissing me off now, and I picked it.
Frank picked it.
Just go, Noah. Just don't listen to this guy.
Someone else to go to the Chiefs then.
Initially, I wanted them to take Ennis Rakestraw. I wanted them to, but after the Rashee Rice incident, they're taking Xavier Worthy.
It's happening.
I gotta
now,
go.
boys.
I'll see y'all later.
Yeah, I'm leaving. It was a great podcast. It was fun.
All right. Well, yeah, that is actually going to be the podcast. I want to thank you guys so much for listening. Those are going to be the 2024 NFL mock drafts. They're all completely correct. Actually, this one I have in my hand. This is the golden one. This one's completely correct.
Yeah.
So,
what are those check marks?
You had to make
Don't
sure he
worry
read
about
them
him, no.
off.
He good
You had
picked
to
his
make
own
sure he
pick.
read them off. You had to make
No,
sure he
they're
read them
not.
off.
No, I was checking them off because I didn't want to have the same guy on here twice.
Maybe if
Okay.
you did it on an app that
Chris,
literally does
we're
it for
fucking
you,
old school. We go back
instead
to
of on
pen
a
and
piece of
paper.
fucking-
All right,
I gotta
Frank.
see.
All right, Frank,
gotta
wrap
see
it
with
up.
my
Wrap
eyes,
it up,
damn
Frank.
it.
Wrap it up, Frank.
Shit. Fucking make fun of me, Chris. All right. Make sure you guys go check out the YouTube. Make sure you go check out the Instagram. One day there will be stuff up there. You know, we don't know when. You know, budget cuts. Guys are getting, restless. It happens. It happens in business. So, yeah. So thank you guys so much for listening. We'll see you guys next week. Enjoy the NFL draft. Caleb Williams is a Chicago Bear.